what happened here?
The river.
I'm going to walk you through my trip to Western Washington because there was really bad flooding over there. I took a trip up there to tell some stories and get the word out on what's really going on there. I was there for a few days, and here's what I saw. My first stop was at the town of Sumas, right up there to the Canadian border. In this church, it was organized chaos. There were volunteers coming and going, people looking for help, and then people getting dispatched out to houses that were flooded to help. And this is where I met with the Whatcom Long-Term Recovery Group.
We're looking at, over 600 homes that people have been affected. So what we do is we bring volunteers in here. A lot of them have signed up online, and then we send them down the room to dispatch.
There's a loader there waiting.
Now we have what is potentially going to be a humanitarian crisis with rain and wind, and now it's going to freeze, and the shelters are closing, and we don't have a lot of housing here for them. And so now that one of the biggest needs coming through and coming up next is the fact that we need to get these people in some short-term housing.
It doesn't feel like Christmas to us anymore. We have Christmas in our heart, but we're not having as much family time. We're just cleaning out, that's all.
That same day, there was a flood barrier that had broken in the town of Pacific. Evacuation notices had been sent out. So I got back in the car, drove way down south from where I was, south of Seattle, to try to find that spot. So when I got there, I got to this spot where the barrier broke, and I saw them putting these giant sacks of sand in place. And while I was there, I also met with a pastor who got woken up by evacuation notices.
Alarm went off on my phone, and the words, "Go now."
The next day took me back up north to the town of Hamilton. It is right next to the Skagit River, and it was under feet of water. And it was a lot deeper over at Frank Boots' house.
So that's water line right there.
That's the water line.
Yep, I think they said 7'6".
Goodness.
And I'm 5'6". That's why I moved up here. It's a small community, and people, you take care of each other. Everybody knows everybody. The community is great. It's just we're losing everything here.
So you worry about a day where this town just won't exist anymore?
No, it's going to happen, yeah.
This was the water line.
Yep.
Right here?
This house, when I bought it, they lifted it for like big floods, and not high enough.
What have you seen as far as this community coming together?
Just everybody stopping, asking if you need help, especially during the flood. People stopping, asking if they could help move our trailers and load stuff up.
You think about families that might have lost everything, especially with what the time of year it is.
Yeah, exactly.
My last stop for my trip was the town of Sedro-Woolley. I met up with the United Cajun Navy. It's a disaster relief organization based in Louisiana, but they go all over the place to help out when disasters hit. The first person to get help with donations was Summer, a mom with a family of 7 whose house got wrecked by the floodwater.
Just these essential items is just really life-saving for me, so I can focus on the work at hand. This whole area where I live had like 7 feet of water, so people's homes that I'm sure I'm not the only one that had 5 feet of water inside.
I'm making this video because it's a tough holiday season out there for families that have lost everything, and I don't want them to be forgotten in all of this. They're spending Christmas and New Year's out of their homes as they try to fix everything. They might not even be able to stay at that home anymore. So hopefully this video and others like it helps to keep the spotlight on the people out there who still need help in Western Washington, especially during this time of year.